Hello, you all. You already know what we about to get into. We about to get into these messages and see what our Elohim would like us to know at this time. How have y'all been? How have y'all been? It's been a while. It's been a while. I feel like that song that man was singing. I done forgot his dang old name because I'm thinking about it. But you know, he be like, I know you wondering where I've been. I searched to find the love within. And I came back to let you know that I got a thing for you and I just can't let go. But it came back to let you know some things. Came back to let you know some things. So since that song popped up in my head, we're gonna start with, because even though I haven't been doing no readings, y'all, I've been taking time out, I've been resting. Um, I've been resting, been out in nature, kicking it with the dogs, the turtles, the geese, the bugs, the trees, the sun, the air, the wind, the the fish, the koi fish, tortoises, you know, viewing beautiful, being out in nature, the streams, you know, going for walks, yoga, just a few things that I have been doing, spending time with the Most High Yahweh, um, and paying attention to what's going on. Also, I got some new gifts. I got new gifts and I got heightened gifts. So, going through the processes of, every day, death, burial, resurrection, but going through, those things within yourself, it can be painful, but just expanding. So I've been paying attention to that, sitting with the Most High, paying attention to what's been going on, as far as my mind, my body, um, and then spiritual enhancements that I have, working those out before I present them to as well. Um, Being very sensitive to everything, all energies. But I have been writing and jotting down some of the things that I picked up over that time, and I'm going to share them with y'all. I'm not doing individual readings on them because it's too damn much. I'm just going to read the messages. If something resonates with you, you know, you can take it. But I'm gonna start with the music and the songs that I picked up on. Also, I've been learning new things, learning new things, you know, you always have to learn new things and pay attention to what's going on in the physical because it always points out something spiritual. So it's been beautiful, peaceful, beautiful, even through the pain, the changes, and things like that. Even just sitting back, being thankful that to be in the presence of the Most High Yahweh, to experience these changes, to go through changes, to grow through a lot of things. I just, even this morning through prayer, I had to take a step back because I'm not the same person that I once was before. You know what I'm saying? And being in it, and when you live in it, and when you doing it, sometimes you don't take it all in. Did that? You know? So it's just very beautiful, and I just was admiring the beauty of Yahweh's creation and the things that He have let me know and taught me, and the beautiful gifts that He has blessed me with. Just being thankful too, you know, spending time with loved ones, talking about Yahweh, watching Yahweh work, stirring up in other individuals to where they have certain questions and things like that. It's just all been a blessing. So the first song that popped up that I was just saying in my mind would basically that's my song, my song for y'all. Bobby Caldwell, What You Won't Do for Love. That's my song to y'all. But so we're gonna start with the songs that I picked up during these past weeks. Let me get this pen so I can scratch out because it's a lot, y'all. Bear with me, and I'm gonna still do a reading on this message too after I get done. But the songs, the downloads of the songs, Future, All to Myself, that could have some extra messages in there for you. I know it had a message in there for me, and it got me to smile, and I was happy about it. Just to be able to spend time with Yahweh is just a blessing. Party Next Door, Loyal, that one, like right up out my sleeve. Somebody don't want somebody friends cannot like somebody don't want war or beef with their friends or with you know what I'm saying? So it's something going on with that. Listen to that has an extra message. Chris Brown, Feel Something. I've been hearing that a lot. I need to feel something. um Y'all, I'm searching through to make sure I ain't missing no songs because I ain't write it neat because this is like a little mini book. It's a little mini book, and then it's I've been chicken scratching and so to get everything down. Wasn't trying to write cute or be cute. So Monica, Angel of Mine. Listen to that. That could have an extra message in there. Um, oh, listen to Travis Scott, Fiend, and listen to Travis Scott, Highest in the Room. Now the Travis Scott ones, it wasn't like so more of a download. It was like some freaky going on. Like my phone, wouldn't even be listening to no music, and them songs would just pop up. And it popped up once, and it was Travis Scott, and then it just popped up again, and it was a Travis Scott song, like back to back to back. I was like, oh shit, okay. So Travis Scott, Fiend, Travis Scott, Highest in the Room, and I think it's another one, but I put etc. because I forgot the name of it. That's the song that I heard. Um, so I'm just going through to make sure those was all of the songs. Oh hell no! Y'all ain't gonna believe this. The song that I said that was for y'all, it's playing right now. I don't know if it's playing outside or in here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What you listening to? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Y'all had to go check that out. Wait a minute. Why? Y'all and my mom all the way in the back room. And I heard it. I heard it. That's why I said my ears. Oh, let's hold on. We're gonna get to that when I talk about these movies. But that damn song that I just said was for y'all that I dedicated to y'all, it was playing. My mom was scrolling on her timeline and it ended up coming up. Okay. I had to get up, y'all. I'm like, wait a minute, I hear it. I'm like, ain't no way. Oh, another song was Elvis All Shook Up. Elvis All Shook Up. That was another song. Um, I'm trying to cross off some of the things that I already told y'all basically too. Yep, new gifts and abilities, spending time with Yahweh. Um, so we gonna go to the movies. So the movies that was of significance is Friday, the first Friday. That movie has some significance. You could watch that movie. And I was watching it cracking up because I'm like, the devil, that's Debo. And how he be Bogart and doing all that he do, man. Man. So Friday, the movie Friday, um, the movie Marlon Wayans, that energy kept popping up. Marlon Wayans' energy kept popping up. And it was a movie that he did. And man, it went perfect with what I was experiencing and what was going on. Watch the movie Marlon Wayans star in this movie. Um, it's called Senseless, and I was experiencing that same stuff, and I had to get it together because I was sensitive to a lot of things and can hear a lot of things, like even what I just heard with her being all the way in the back, like and her listening to it on her phone. It wasn't like on the TV or nothing like that, and like I could hear it. I'm like, oh no, I ain't tripping. But watch the movie Senseless, and some things that I picked up on in these past couple of days. Some of these things, messages for me also, because like I said, no, regardless of where I'm at on my spiritual journey, I'm still part of the collective. I still need help and guidance each day, um, as well. Still seek it. So those was the movies. Oh, and Scream, the first Scream and the last Scream. Um, the energies that I picked up on, a lot of fear, a lot of tears, a lot of anger. Um, somebody was not feeling attractive. Somebody doesn't feel attractive anymore. So there's a lot of sadness and downness about that. Also, throughout the time that I was going, I was dancing, singing, having a lot of joy, healing too as well. I also picked up on some love and sex magic that was being done. And that was all it pissed me off. I started to get up on here and say something and do a reading and see what the hell was going on. But some sort of love spells or sex spells. And I was like, man, I was pissed that I was feeling that because I already know I've been, celibate and abstinent for close to 4 years now. And you can imagine. I was like, oh man. No. No. So somebody was doing that. It was a man too. A man was doing that. Uh, oh, the devil was making offers. I picked up on that. The devil making offers. Oh, and I experienced something. I wasn't even doing no readings, and somebody has. I ain't gonna say somebody, but somebody that I'm around. They smacked my cards down. Called me a fake visionary. Woo, and hating. And I ain't even get mad. Like I was upset about the card smacking because I'm like, no, don't fuck up. I mean, don't jack up my shit. But they end up picking it up. I ain't have to say nothing. I just watched and seen what transpired, and it just also let me know that don't have to fight in the flesh. Like I see what Lucifer and Satan be doing. Got mad, because I wouldn't deny our Father and Mother Yahweh. So there was that, and I was just be watching them have a temper tantrum and use other people around and things like that. So I sat back and watched that. um, Also, somebody could have been having I'm sorry sex, or somebody wants to have like I'm sorry sex. Somebody is an eater. Um, Somebody want to apologize and make somebody feel good or whatever the case may be. I did pick up on that. That wasn't no magic or nothing. That was somebody's thoughts. Also, I picked up on somebody wanting somebody. I want her, man. Somebody wants somebody. Somebody want a certain woman. I want her. Also, I picked up. I was feeling like a police scanner when I was picking up this. I'm like assault and battery, assault and battery, and something with a deadly weapon here. Also, I felt in Washington D.C. there's a lot of fear. Specifically, like about 4 men at least in fear in Washington D.C. in law. I did do some messages on some of these things that I was picking up, but I'm not gonna go into a lot of details here. Also, people being depressed, depression, suicide, picked up on that a lot. So the only thing that's left here, oh, a lot of sexual energy, a lot of sexual energy, a lot of sexual thoughts. Also, I seen that some tarot readers been stealing my content too as well. And you know what? Honestly, I don't even care about that part, but it just be the ones that be throwing shade and saying little slick shit, but then you be stealing my content or using my lingo to create your own shit or be saying little slick shit or whatever the case may be, and then taking my content or talking like me or doing little things like me and shit like that. It's just like I find it to be very non-flattering. So I picked up on that too as well. Uh Also, there was a client that came to me that was connected to people who don't fuck with me or whatever, and I guess they may have thought that I didn't know their reason to come to me and get a reading from me or whatever the case may be. You going, based off of your little groups or your little friends or whatever the case may be. This happened multiple times. That's why also sometimes if you My readings is free. My readings are free. You can get a reading from me for free. But if I pick up on your energy and it's something and the most high say no, you ain't getting no reading, I'm not you're not getting a reading. If you on some funny shit, if you trying to be sneaky, if you under a fake page, if you trying to come for your friends or your family or whatever the case may be, I will not do it. Be honest. You know what I'm saying? Even if you an enemy and you say you an enemy or you don't like me, because I ain't got no enemies. You may look at me as your enemy or whatever the case may be, whatever. But say you don't like me or whatever the case may be, but you wanted a reading from me or you want to change your life or you want to know something or whatever the case may be, I don't mind, you know what I'm saying? But keep it real, you know, show your face. Don't send nobody to me because they will not get no reading. But there were some that I still read anyway. And I guess they must have thought that I didn't know what was going on, but I do. And then when I picked up on it and I knew what was going on, I still gave you a reading. I didn't cuss you out. I didn't, nothing like that. I just let you think you playing with somebody. I just let you think you doing what you doing because I already know that I will get justice. See, I don't need to fight the flesh. I don't gotta, I don't play them type of games. I don't gotta play like that. And some particular ones, I seen things go down with them and them receive karma for playing around. Some of them have met me and, talk to me or whatever, and they end up liking me and liking my personality, but that was, after the fact that them disliking me and being with their little groups and clicked up and things like that or whatever the case may be. So, and some of them, if they wasn't on no snaky being snaky, some of them they actually got to me, cool, nice personalities. Like, but I can't, you know, I can't allow that around me like that. You know what I'm saying? So those they could have them they still wanted messages and stuff like that, but I cut them off from receiving any more. You got what you got, and I'm done with you. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. But I've seen that. I picked up on it, and then I got the confirmation first. It goes down in the spirit with the dialogue between me and the Most High, and Him letting me know and putting me on the what's up and what's going on, and then I seen it in the flesh. I said, "Oh, these heifers think they slicker than hair grease." But you gotta be quicker than that. So, that energy came back up or whatever. And then last but not least, we gonna do the dream messages. I got 4 dream messages. We gonna go with the first one. In the first dream, somebody mama wanna smack the shit out of somebody. Somebody mama wanna hurt somebody, and she want her kids. She want her children to stay away from this person, and the mom is just gung ho on whatever this is, and she want her children to stay away from this person, and the mama wouldn't mind smacking the shit out of this person, and there's 2 children that this mom does not want her the mom don't want their child to be around this person, and the one of them, they like one of them gonna roll with their mom, of course, or they both can roll with their mom, but one of them, would roll with their mom, but that one is still understanding of what's going on. Like, they don't have no type of like beef with whoever you are, they mom just on one, but they're understanding, like they're more understanding. I'm gonna just put it like that. And then the other child was like, "What have you done?" you know, and this is exactly what that other child said. What have you done? And this was after the mother smacked the person. What have you done? You know that that's the daughter of Zion. That's what the other child says. You know that's the daughter of Zion that you want to hurt or that you can want to do something to. Also, another part within that, so somebody want to do something to somebody that's connected to the Most High, and it's not smart. It's not smart at all. And then I want to add that the person that the mother don't want her children to be around or whatever the case may be, that person has love for that mother and has love for those two children. And these children are adults. They're not children. They're not kids. They're adults. So that was that dream. And like the other part of the dream is I'm not gonna say the other part of the dream. That wasn't for y'all. But that was the dream, and what just stood out to me was the daughter of Zion. Um, and then the next dream, this dream, man, somebody ancestors or somebody's like ancestors and family, man. This dream showed me a whole nother gift that I got that I could do, in the dream state. Like I was like, whoa. Cause this is a spiritual hit, man. He had a somebody was getting, like work done on somebody. And they be going to this man. This man has done this before. This man had a whole hit list, right? I didn't open up the hit list to see all of the names that was on the hit list. I did not open that up, but I was opening everything else about this man, you know, the work that he has done, where he has worked, who he's connected to, his spell book, the certain spells that he does, um, things that he was involved in, and his ancestors was involved in. Like I was just flicking through all of this stuff, and his ancestors and his people was around showing me all of these things, and they were searching for things, but like I was also searching for things. Like I was able to see everything about this warlock. And I'm just like, whoa. And then the sunlight had shined. So that was the light and something being revealed to me within that dream with about this spiritual hitman, this warlock that be doing things here. Also, this man or his ancestry was involved in like physical hits and like spiritual hits, but this was a spiritual hitman. Somebody went to this man to get spell work done on another individual. Um, this man didn't perform the act though. I will say that he didn't perform the act, but I definitely got to look through all his stuff here. We have something significant about the number 12 or 12,000 years. And in another dream, um, it was this dream about like a formula. And it was computerized, like some sort of computer formula. You know how they type in certain formulas to do something. It was like some sort of tech or something like that. But somebody was doing a formula, doing some sort of formula, and they didn't want somebody to see that they was doing this formula within the dream too as well. But somebody gonna end up getting caught because it was like hands up, hands up. That's what I heard in the dream, hands up. But it was some sort of technology, some sort of bullshit that somebody was doing with some type of formula that they was typing in, and they didn't want to be seen or caught. But somebody is gonna get caught, and they may even get caught by maybe somebody over them or the police or the law or something like that. They're gonna get caught, hands up. And in the last dream, y'all, the last dream, make sure I ain't missing nothing. Um, the last dream it's this woman. This woman was in the bed with two men, right? But she wasn't sleeping with these two men at the same time. It's just two men is significant. This woman was sleeping with this one dude, right? And she ended up having a baby girl by this one dude. They have a daughter. But it was something about the dude maybe like being like maybe a little standoffish or a little cold towards her. Um, but he was still like with her, like, they was still doing whatever they was doing. And this woman ended up cheating on the dude with a producer or like a DJ or somebody like in the music. And this person got a small penis. It was like she was bumping coochies with whoever this damn producer or person in music or DJ or something like that. She ended up having sex with him. Definitely wrote him. And the other man was on her mind. And it was also something about her just being happy to have a child with the dude that she got a daughter with. Cause the dude, he fine. And she just wanted her child to be prettier, have a cute child. It's like some vanity, some superficial shit going on with whatever this is. It's no good. It's no good. So this person is giving like groupie energy or whatever the case may be. But those was what I picked up over the past days. So y'all, let's get into these messages and see what our Elohim would like us to know at this time. Oh, y'all, I forgot about the animal energy that I was picking up on, but I picked up on a hurt dog. Somebody dog got hurt. Um, I did pick up on a hurt dog, and I picked up on a rooster. But just splitting the deck, y'all. We got the High Priestess and the Channel Energy. High Priestess and Channeler. Confirmation. Because that's what I've been getting, though. But splitting the deck. High Priestess and Channeler. Connected to a higher power. Restoration to as well. And knowledge. Divine Messenger. Judgment. Rescue. Purification. Being reborn. Honesty. Higher calling. Connected. Connected. I got friends in higher places too. Not in the physical, but you know. So let's see what we need to know at this time. What messages would our Elohim like us to know at this time? What would our Elohim like us to know at this time? We have the Nine of Wands, spiritual warfare, ongoing battles here. And then we have creating, we have a universal oneness, one with everything, transcending, trust and bliss, trusting in the sun, healing, peace, love, joy, and protection. The high priestess yet again. Also, there was some type of ongoing battle with the witch doctor and the wizard. But this witch doctor or wizard, they could want to let go. There could be a witch doctor or wizard that was thinking about letting go or wanting to let go or doing something here, possibly against me. But like I said, this is a collective message. Somebody could have been going through this too as well. Um, somebody was trying. There's some sort of ongoing battle with somebody trying to continuing to um try to create difficulty for another, trying to cause them spiritual warfare. But instead, all this person has done was transcend, expand. They trust in the Son. They trust in Yahshua to heal, restore them, protect them. They still had joy and peace. Also, what was illuminated here was these witches and warlocks here. Um, some of these people could want to let go of what they've been doing too as well. These witches and warlocks what also could have been illuminated is these witches and warlocks wanting somebody to let go of what they were doing and their loyalty, the self-sabotage. Trying to get a divine message to self-sabotage. These people was trying to connect with this person. Abracadabra is like some sort of group or whatever the case may be, taking action against somebody. And like I said, if this was being done to me, I just feel like, I mean, at this point, is you slow or is you dumb? Because there's been several messages where I picked up on people, trying to attack me or doing whatever they do. And the thing is, every time you have done that, I have expanded. So I just don't understand the point in continuing to try to do that. Even now, even if that was what you was doing. I mean, I know Lucy Lou was getting down and doing his thing, but I don't mind because I know that I'm protected and I know that I'm gonna learn from it. I know that I'm gonna grow from it, and I know that I'm gonna expand. So if there was some witches and warlocks calling yourself, or somebody hired you, or you just are that and you dislike me and you thought that you was going to get me to let go of something or do something against me, I mean, nice try, but I just think it's stupid to continue to try to do that to somebody and then all they do is expand. Like, that shit's stupid. That shit's stupid. You know, it's foolish. So it's the truth is being illuminated about a witch and a wizard, somebody trying to get somebody to let go, you know, and they're gonna get karma for it. Judgment. Trying to get somebody to let go of their calling on their life. Please. This person is the truth. Aura, the truth, and they have peace. And they look up to the cloud and they get their messages from the cloud and they receive grace through whatever it is that y'all was doing. It was they received grace and they overcame it because they're equipped to overcome it. We got the chariot energy. They're equipped. The chariot is the empress, the emperor, the high priestess, the magician, and the lovers. They're equipped. The Most High equipped them to be able to overcome these situations here. So they overcame it because of their equal give and take with the divine. Yeah, somebody was making death offerings on somebody too as well. It could have been somebody, a community making death offerings on somebody within the community. Um, but somebody know how to fight that shit off. Like that, you know, somebody has defeated that. There could have been people trying to compete, trying to cause chaos within somebody's life. Somebody kept trying to. Somebody gave a gift for somebody to do some death magic on somebody. But I'm also picking up this something ain't just magic. Somebody could have gave somebody a gift to fight somebody. Somebody wanted somebody to fight somebody and or kill them. That was also something that was going on too as well. Like, people is weird. People are fucking weird. Like, but anywho, we have the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups, confirmation, miracle. You know, Somebody, whatever promises the Most High got for somebody, they're going to receive it. They're going to have happiness, complete joy, and bliss. This person is loyal. This is a spiritual woman, a nurturing woman, a loving woman. They could also be psychic, intergalactic mastery, confirmation. This person, confirmation, whole miracle. They could see the miracles and the codes in nature. They know what's going on. Somebody was doing magic and trying to glamour their energy or trying to, be in this person energy or trying to cloak themselves and doing something too. See, this person still has compassion, even for fools. Even for fools. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. This person received breakthroughs. They got the victory. The Most High gave them a gift, the Ace of Swords, which is that vision, truth, understanding, knowledge, intelligence, wisdom. We have the Hierophant. The Most High takes action in the material world in this person's life, law and liberty, purity, heavenly teacher. This person is heavenly taught. Wheel of Fortune. It's their destiny, their wheel of fortune. You know what I'm saying? This person is chosen. And somebody tried to block this person's sight, tried to block this off of somebody, or somebody wanted somebody's destiny and shit. The answer is no, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. There's men and women here attacking somebody, took the risk, just slow. And some was attacking this person out of emotion, emotional ass, about to get you jacked up. That shit was blocked. Horn hunt confirmation. A horn just hunked 3 times. That shit is blocked. Yeah, this person went through a spiritual rebirth, like I said, with the Page of Wands, that new energy. Good news. Good news. Good news. Good news. This is somebody that's chosen here. They got the understanding, the victory, and the power. Thoughts being channeled to them dancing through life and being creative at the same time, too. Creative action being taken, fulfillment. It's some type of ending coming to a hood community, too. So there was physical plots and plans being done against somebody as well as spiritual. Also, somebody could have been happy thinking that somebody was happy thinking that they was oh, okay. Listen, somebody was happy thinking that what they was when they was making these offerings, and then when they was fighting against somebody was happy because they thought that it was working. But no, no. The Most High let this person know what was going on. The Most High gave that knowledge and that vision of what was going on. Um, and the Most High had them change up their what they would normally be doing. Y'all think y'all slick. Listen. The Most High had them change up their normalcy. Because of what the fuck ever y'all was motherfucking doing. Y'all confirmation. Y'all is not slick. Y'all is not slick. So like just say for just instance, if this message is about me, right? Let's just say. And it could be, but somebody else could have been going through some things too as well. And this is just your confirmation. But look. So it's basically like somebody thought that they was defeating me while I wasn't doing messages for about 9 days. You know what I'm saying? It's that thinking you're defeating me in that way, but no, I follow what the Most High lead me to do. So no matter how much I like doing something, whether it's my calling or whatever the case may be, if Yahweh had me going in a different direction, that's what I'm gonna do. See, in this you can't have all of that ego and your pride and stuff like that because it'll have you jacked up. That's why I follow what the Most High let me know, because you don't know what's going on or what somebody trying to do or whatever the case may be. So this is just that's just funny. That's funny. Yeah, the Most High has somebody hid and protected here by the beyond. by the beyond protected. And that death that you was doing, all it did was cause somebody to have a spiritual rebirth and awaken. Awaken emotionally and spiritually. Somebody is one with the Most High, mind, body, and soul. Like, maybe you didn't know that. Maybe that's what's hidden. Whoever you are that was trying to be deceptive and try to do your little thing, thinking you doing your big one. But in all actuality, you was never doing shit. You know? See, also the beauty is that you don't have to fight against people. You know what I'm saying? Be still and know that I am Yahweh. That's what just ran across my mind. That's what just was just in my heart. Be still and know that I am Yahweh. So just imagine you doing all of this fighting and all of this shit against somebody, and all they doing is resting, and you still gonna get that ass whooped. So just imagine that. Just imagine that. Did you imagine it? Yeah, yeah. And this person, they the empress. They the empress. It's a part of their nature. They overcame the darkness and came over into the light. Loving, beautiful too. They are a woman. I am woman. uh, Martin could be significant too as well. But yeah, it's part of their nature, honey. They have division, that gateway. They can walk through them doors. Some of y'all will get burnt up right there. Then it was some people that was doing something on their own. We have also solo magic as well, partnered up. Oh, this that sex magic. Somebody was doing sex magic too on their own though. This was somebody that was doing something solo. This wasn't no partnered up. This person was doing love and sex magic maybe to get into a partnership or to connect with somebody. Somebody want to celebrate with somebody, and that's just not the way to go, dude. Somebody want to give to somebody, and that's not the way to go about it. And they thought that this plan would work here with this Page of Pentacles. You doing work on somebody. Eight of Pentacles is not gonna get you to be able to give to somebody. You're trying to see yourself sabotaging with the Five of Swords, because look, you're going against you're trying to mess with that woman's free will. Yeah, you might like her. Yeah, you might want to sleep with her, or whatever the case may be, whatever you call yourself got going on. But you doing sex magic and love magic um to acquire that, it's not it. Like, that shit gonna backfire on you. It's just not it. This man it's an air sign man. It's just gonna backfire. You're not gonna get what you're looking for. All you gonna do is self-sabotage it. If anything, they're just really not like you. And you're also gonna fall under judgment for doing this. Your judgment also is to self-sabotage the situation because you keep taking this action with this magic. Stop. Stop. Stop messing in somebody's energy. That shit is not cool. It's just not. But somebody has a long lasting partnership. We got the Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, a long lasting partnership where they're going to continue to learn, work on projects, um, being mentored, channeling the consciousness greater than their own. Somebody has a long lasting partnership with the Most High, and you cannot break it up. And I'm about to read the next Bible verse that's in my heart about this. Somebody has a partnership, mutual understanding, and a protected union with the Son, Yahshua. And guess what? Yahweh, Elohim, Yahshua. For these three are one, not separate. Okay? Love. They are loved, honey. And the Son be paying attention to what be going on. The Most High know his child is innocent, and whatever this is that y'all trying to do against them. That's why there's compassion for them, why y'all keep trying to end them. You know what I'm saying? So This person is loved and watched over. I am loved and watched over, honey. But hold on, let me read this Bible verse that's on my heart. Um For I'm convinced neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh that is in Yahshua. Hallelujah. And that's how I'm gonna end it. The signs, I'm gonna read all of the signs that can have some significance. The signs, your sign, somebody that could have been doing something to you, somebody that could have been a part of a group or teaming up or partner up to go against you, people doing solo things. It looked like all of the signs is out here. Also, like I said, if this reading is about me or got something to do with me, which it could be. Um, it is. I ain't even gonna play. It is, but also somebody else could understand and could have went through the same thing, like I said. So take what resonates with you. But anywho, I have every sign in my chart. So we have Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, all the signs is out here. So yeah, there's that. Um, we have sacred gratitude, reverent appreciation, and prayer. Eternal connection, soul partner, twin flame. Your highest form of partnership is with the Most High. And it wanted to come out. Reverent gratitude, reverent appreciation, and prayer. Hidden knowledge, Akashic record, silent understanding. So somebody got that understanding. They know they know when it's time to make a certain adjustment or whatever the case may be. Also with the twin flame energy, I know how I feel about twin flames. I do have a twin flame, but the twin flame situation, it is to spark something within you. That higher form of partnership is with the Most High Yahweh Elohim Yahshua. That is your highest form of partnership, the highest form of love that you will ever have on this earth. Now, when you have a twin flame, something may spark that. Y'all are going to go through things. And that's supposed to lead you to get on that journey. Now, it'll be a beautiful thing if y'all be on the journey together. Sometimes that's not how it works. Sometimes maybe one twin might get on the journey and the other one might want to do their own thing, which you also just get to see and learn from that too as well. But you don't never stop your journey. But if two twins were to get on that journey and focus on their relationship, your first marriage, and then come together, that'd be a beautiful thing. But if not, you still focusing on your first marriage as an individual and having that relationship with the Most High, which is that flame, it's more than beautiful as well. Yep, we have open in heart, open connection. Somebody has a deep connection. Ooh, look, bright heart, light, open connections, confirmation. Somebody has a deep connection with the Most High. Deep connection. So this is just confirmation. It's a feminine wisdom, sensuality, passion. And somebody is very passionate about it, and they go with the flow. So if they gotta let go, cleanse, in order to receive to as well, that's what they're going to do. Precognition, psychic ability, future vision is what somebody has. And somebody wanted somebody to lose and be in lack with this, but all they did was go through a death and rebirth and come back even better. Miracle. They hold ancient wisdom. So y'all might as well just let it the fuck go and leave it alone. All of that magic does, we have magic here. It just, this person is fearless. They don't care nothing about what y'all be doing physically and or spiritually. All that manipulation and magic does is clear the obstacles that is within their way so that they can see. They clairvoyant. And they trust in that power over difficulty. They know how to reclaim their power. They're on a shamanic journey, where their journey is difficult. And also, people be talking about certain people that have difficult journeys. Okay, their journey is difficult because there's so much more for them. And they go through what they go through sometimes in order to be able to help the next man. Because how is you going to be in somebody's face trying to help them with something or tell them about something and you ain't been through shit? You don't know shit. Physically and or spiritually. Come on now. Anywho, somebody is very abundant in that life force. Wisdom, learning, joy, art, life force, communication with the life force itself. Sacred breath and sound. And learning the many meanings. Because there's some things that you can misunderstand. There's a lot of learning. A lot of learning. Duality. So, I'm not going to say every new gift or enhancement that I got either, but I thought that dream one was really cool. I was like, oh shoot. Okay, listen, thank you. And I always come on here after somebody to try to do something against me, and I say thank you because shoot, enhancement. But yeah, I was just sensitive to a lot of things, like even the hearing. I'm like, oh, make any type of sound. I was like, oh no. That's what I thought when I was picking up on that Marlon Wayans and that movie I end up coming across. I was like, oh, right on time, right on time. But we're gonna pull some grateful heart messages because it's always something to be grateful for. It's always something to be grateful for. Me, I'm grateful for a lot. List too long. List too long. How long you got? How much time you got? Grateful for a lot. How much time do you got? Oh, and confirmation. What did I say? Be still and know that I'm Yahweh. The confirmation. Somebody was being still and they know that Yahweh is Yahweh. They ain't had to do nothing. In his hands are the depths of the earth, and the mountain peaks belong to him. I will sing of Yahweh's unfailing love forever, and will and do. And will and do. Yahweh is near to who all call on him. The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork. Happiness itself is a kind of gratitude. Yahweh, I will give you thanks for you answer me. You have become my salvation. At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything and tell Yahweh what you need and thank him for all he has done. If life hands you lemons, make lemonade. Thanks be to Yahweh. He gives us victory through our Savior, Yahshua. Commit to Yahweh. Whatever you do and your plans will succeed. You prepare a feast for me in the presence of my enemies. You honor me by anointing my head with oil. My cup overflows with blessings. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. Oh Yahweh, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Hallelujah. We are the people Yahweh watches over, the flock under his care. Wait patiently for Yahweh, be brave and courageous. The voice of Yahweh is powerful, and the voice of Yahweh is majestic. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I hope you all got a message from this read that'll help you along your journey. Know that Yahweh loves you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Peace.